Hey folks, and welcome back to the channel. HappyCattyCrypto here. So let's dive into a Lunar Classic burn update. Let's get ourselves up to scratch, see what's been going on across the board and how it is looking from an overall perspective by the month. So as you can see, I've got last month's overall burn counter up, and it is sitting at 666.07 mil burn, and then 14.20 million USTC burn. So now if we switch over to this month's, and as you can see, this month's it's doing really well in my opinion. We've got hang on a sec, let me double check. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 8 days left this month to pretty much I would say burn around 270 million more Lunar Classic coins to be above last month's burn quota. And I'm not setting any goals, I'm not saying any of that, but do expect a burn coming from HappyCattyCrypto pretty soon. I'm just waiting for a few more things to iron out, waiting for a bit more paperwork so the channel starts paying out, which would be really good to see us contributing. And then not long after, the Lunar Classic Let It Burn channel will also be burning monthly as well. And I get it at the moment, it's not that interesting because we are just not burning yet, and obviously these things take time to get monetized, so on and so forth. So getting off subject there a little bit, but moving back to the overall burn, which is on a custom range. If we clear the date range for all time, it is currently sitting just at under 1.1 billion burn all together in this wallet. And for USTC, it's still sitting at that 16.99 million on the counter. And a lot of people have asked me recently, have they done the USTC community pool burn? And I think they did. And I think that was that consecutive series of burns that got sent through. And if we quickly just look at the price of Lunar Classic USTC, as you can see, there is not much movement in price, so to speak. We're kind of treading a clear path, which is very, very condensed, if that makes sense. There's not a huge swing high, swing low amount. It's sitting within that 3% range. So sometimes we're swinging up around 10%, as you can see, but still staying within this very, very thin line. Ever since this large pump back here, just like I said, just in that thin line. Obviously, if you widen out the chart, it looks a lot bigger than it is, but always make sure that you are in that view and then come out a little bit from that, and you can sort of see an overall picture of how tight it actually is. So moving now to the burn wallet itself, let me switch us to the classic now. I was doing some sleuth work earlier for somebody else. That's why I was on the mainnet. Oh, actually, a lot of people don't actually know this, right, folks? And a lot of people do. If you go to mainnet, the new blockchain is actually called Phoenix 1, and the old blockchain is actually called Columbus 5. Now, if you don't know this, Christopher Columbus was he's written in history as the founder of the New World. Some people beg to differ. A lot of historians will also beg to differ, but written in most historical, I guess, text, it's that Christopher Columbus found the New World. And I think this is quite cool that the classic network is called Columbus 5. So yeah, just a little bit of cool information there. So yeah, as you can see, recently there's been some very, very some coins that you don't see getting sent to burn. Like I said, this wallet doesn't just burn Lunar Classic, it burns USTC. Well, it's a dead wallet. I guess if it accepts that currency, you'd be able to send it there to burn. So it's very interesting to see a few of these very, very minute burns happening, and they're also incurring a transaction fee, which is paid in LUNC, which is really good. So looking at it, still a lot of larger burns, unclaimed, no memos coming through whatsoever. Whereas if you take one of LUNC DAO's, LUNC DAO burn 14, as you can see, there is a memo. Moving down a little bit more on the board, there are quite a lot of these unclaimed burns. As you can see, 4.1 million sent to burn, no memo, no one claiming any of these larger burns. And I'll always question these. I will always question these because we don't know who's actually burning them. And I would have thought these individuals would be coming forward. And it always seems to be those same wallets burning as well, which is very interesting. Now, I don't have the live burner chart up because it's really inaccurate. I feel like whatever source code runs that website needs updating and making more accurate. Sorry about the chair squeak then, folks. I do have a new chair on the way just because of how still I have to sit all the time during recording. It's really bad, that squeak session. A squeak and muff session, folks. Yeah, that's right. I've got a muff for the microphone. We are moving. So yeah, folks, that's really all I've got now across the board with burning and the situation with what is going on really with the burn wallet. Just quickly before I leave you, as you can see, there are a lot of other coins that get sent to this dead wallet, and you can see these here on the overall chart. Yeah, it's free information. It's out there. You can just go and look yourself. Do make sure to set the date range to what you want to look at. You can even set a proper custom range where you choose from where to when you want to see what has been burned. So folks, stay safe out there. Do let me know if the microphone feed's a little bit off, if it's too loud, if we need to turn it up a little bit. I just want to make sure that you folks are hearing me as best as you can. And yeah, just stay safe out there. Beware of scammers, doppelgangers, anybody pretending to be me, anybody giving out WhatsApp numbers. I will never do that. And if you haven't subscribed yet, consider subscribing here. Consider subscribing on the Lunar Classic Let It Burn channel. Folks, it will be burning soon. The channel is only 16 days old today. So yeah, it's looking really good. The watch hours are going along fine. Just please keep watching the content. If you are a subscriber on that channel, when and wherever you can, just pop the playlist on and off. Pop the playlist on in the background that we provide. Tap mute so you don't have to listen to any of it, and then just sit back, relax, and know that you are supporting the burn initiative that we have here at Happy Catty Crypto. So yeah, catch you in the next ones, folks.